I'm Sarah Fergani with your headlines on this Wednesday, December 7th. A fifth person has now come forward accusing a Boerne coach of sexual misconduct, and that girl's family is now suing the coach and the gymnastics center. In the lawsuit, a 9-year-old girl says the 74-year-old coach put his hand in her leotard during practice back in April. The accused Mike Spiller of making unwanted physical sexual contact. After the incident, the girl called her mom to pick her up from the Boerne Gymnastics Center. The document shows the assault was reported immediately. Accusers say the Boerne Gymnastics Center and its owner ignored prior reports that Spiller engaged in misconduct with other children. And in a letter, the owner claims she filed a report to the USA Gymnastics Watchdog Safe Report in April and has been complying with Boerne police. Mike Spiller remains in Kendall County Jail, and Boerne police say they have discovered allegations dating back to 1976. Police and EMS showed up to Senator Ted Cruz's home in Houston for a call involving a self-inflicted stabbing. Houston police say one person was taken to the hospital for treatment and is expected to be okay. Authorities told our sister station in Houston investigators found nothing criminal happened and they eventually left the scene. Senator Cruz was not home at the time. His representatives say he's in D.C., where Congress is now in session. Firefighters overnight worked to put out a fire at the City of San Antonio Northeast Service Center. It took a while for crews to knock down the flames because of electrical hazards at the yard, and that fire started around 1:30 this morning at the center on Tool Yard. CPS Energy eventually arrived to shut off power to the property. Testimony begins for a man accused of leading the sheriff's office on a chase before shooting and killing a K-9 officer. Matthew Mireles is facing charges now for several counts of aggravated assault of a police officer and evading arrest, among other charges. Law enforcement chased Mireles through several counties back in 2019 before he wound up on 1604, walking around and pointing a gun. K-9 officer Chucky was sent in to subdue Mireles and was shot and killed. The trial is set to begin today. It is now up to Bexar County District Attorney Joe Gonzalez on whether to file additional charges against District 10 Councilman Clayton Perry. He's under investigation for an alleged hit and run last month. The San Antonio Police Department has handed a case of driving while intoxicated over to the DA's office. That case and Perry's charge of failure to stop and give information will be reviewed by prosecutors. Perry is now on leave from City Council. New leads as search crews are expected to return to Canyon Lake today to look for missing camper Amir Ali. The family says a K-9 found a new scent that indicates he could be on land, but divers will still continue searching the water today and checking the deeper spots. Police say Ali was on a camping trip with friends when he went for a walk and never returned. Ali's older brother is now asking for the community's help.
What we need is a K-9 water certified K-9 units to come by the lake and help search which exact lands, and that is the primary thing that can help find my brother alive, possibly.
If you have seen Amir or have any information about this disappearance, you're asked to call police. Today also marks 12 years since a beloved HEB employee in San Antonio just vanished. Pauline Diaz was last seen leaving the store's parking lot off Southeast Military and Goliad December 7th, 2010. Her family says it's heartbreaking to have no answers. Pauline's daughter says her mom was in the process of filing for a divorce when she disappeared.
I don't know how to thank you guys for all that y'all have done for my family, but especially for my baby. And I just want y'all to know that she was amazing.
And that was Maitland Presley Gandy, the mom of 7-year-old Athena Strand. The girl was allegedly abducted and killed by a FedEx driver in North Texas last week. Her mom spoke out for the first time since the brutal killing of her daughter at a special candlelight vigil. Athena went missing while she was outside her house near Fort Worth, and her body was found near a river. The suspect in her killer, Tanner Horner, is currently in jail.
And we could have been making decisions all along, and we would have been through with our investigation had we had access to materials that we need at this point. So that's what we're trying to do.
And that is Uvalde's mayor here voicing his frustration, saying he had no choice but to sue the local district attorney. He has asked a judge to force the DA to turn over records related to the Robb Elementary shooting investigation. The city wants these records, but they have promised they will not release them to the public. The lawsuit states that material would only go to the independent expert working for Uvalde. The mayor could not even see it. Still, he contends they had to file the suit so they're not again surprised by TV reports about city police officers' response. Governor Greg Abbott is appointing State Senator Jane Nelson as the next Texas Secretary of State. Right now, Nelson represents Flower Mound. Current Secretary of State John Scott announced this week that he's resigning at the end of this year. Nelson says with her in office, voters with all political views can count on accurate elections with timely results. We're expecting a statement today from the Texas Workforce Commission after San Antonio's Quest College closed its doors mid-school year. Graduates who were set to walk across the stage next week told KENS 5 they still have not received certification. In fact, they have lost jobs over this. And now the college is being investigated by the TWC. Trending online, Border Patrol is trained to handle a variety of issues along our border, but this one is definitely unusual. Check this out. Here, CBP posted this video on Facebook, and you could see a whitetail was hung up on a fence in Falfurrias. An agent there was able to help the deer's head out, and then, of course, the deer just quickly ran off.
And
amazing video. All right, we want to check in right now with meteorologist Teresa Velasco.
Thank you, Sarah. We're going to start off with some foggy conditions, and then quickly we're going to see those temperatures rise into the upper 70s. We're looking at a high temperature of 79 degrees under mostly cloudy skies.
And that's KENS 5 News now. Thanks so much for joining me. And remember, if you're in front of the TV, be sure to grab that remote and tune into KENS 5, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us online. Have a great day.